already had their 3 buys, so they need to deliver week in, week out to close out the season. And they get things underway here. Brought back by Hands. Goes to Moses, onto Arcee. Dylan Brown available from next week to come back in that number 6 jumper potentially. Arcee's done a good job in his absence. Moses, head flung back, but tackle was fine from his opposite number, Hughes. 2 more plays left. Arcee tried to drop it in behind, played at, so he gets a set restart. Storm trying to absorb this early pressure. That's almost back-to-back set restarts, if you want to count it that way, as they really slowed down the play of the ball. Arcee for Moses, runners in motion, lovely hands, Gutherson, Russell, the finisher in the corner. He's not sure, but it looked pretty good.
I think he's got there.
Hands at dummy half. They go to the right-hand side. Beautiful width from the dummy half. And then all the work's done out here. Moses goes to Gutherson and quick hands. Everyone knows their job. And that stretch at the end, that was brilliant.
I've been watching the last couple of weeks. And the difference when teams go halfback to 5'8" to 4.
They are flat here in a significant night for the club. 25th anniversary celebrations, the Storm. Maybe they click into gear here as Warbrick finds Hughes in support, and Gutherson. What about the contact to slow down the halfback? But they're rolling now and they get a set restart. Grant for Munster. They push it wide for Meaney. Oh, young Tonomapia. Fumble cost him. Coates was unmarked.
Once again, Sean Russell, great tackle. Over the ball, wrapped it up.
This is just play 2 after the restart. Chance for the Storm to have their reply here. Grants beat them in round 1 and delivers with the opening try for the Storm here tonight from dummy half. He is oh so clever.
Well, teams defend with 1 marker close to their try line, and it's really important to the marker. Junior Polar, he goes, falls for the dummy, and then he gets him behind, and Harry Grant from there. Nearly impossible to stop. See, Junior just goes the other way, and then Harry, he's too good. Can't do that with Harry Grant.
That was a nice play by Marion Sevi on.
Well, it had 2 each. There's more than that.
Munster, late offload for Liero, and Meaney dangerous in this situation. Scored that amazing first try last week against the Knights. Storm led that one 12-0 after 10 minutes and got rolled in Newcastle. They learnt some lessons there about maybe clocking off after establishing that early lead. Tonomapia. Just his 3rd appearance of the season. Haven't seen him since round 2 against the Dogs. Seve done some nice things already. Marion. Nice tackle one-on-one from Simonson, but Hughes off the back of it. Oh, he's got a double! Harry Grant unstoppable tonight.
The Parramatta side just expected a kick. They're all sitting on their heels on the try line. Parramatta don't get off their line. Hands, Polo on the Harvey Norman replay. They make the tackle, but they're on their own try line.
There's great footwork by Jerome Hughes. Went to the line and then the right foot step, which allowed him to get right into the line. That was a real missed chance there for Parramatta. Mark that down.
Gal highlighted that before the game against the Dolphins. You need those runners up close to the defence line to open that space for Mitchell Moses.
Great to see Eli Katoa out there in the number 16 jumper, back in his regular spot on the right edge. Back from an eye injury as Hughes splits them. Katoa in support, he won't need them. Jerome Hughes makes it 3 tries unanswered for the Storm, and there's your celebration, Street Fighter style, I think.
Watch the work here from Harry Grant on the other side of the ruck. Harvey on the replay. Look, he takes that marker, which then isolates Gutherson on that right side. Gutherson had to push in. And when you're stepping as a half around the middle of the field, the markers are the key. You generally step the guys in front of you, but it's the markers who make the tackle. But that pass from Harry Grant just got Jerome Hughes one-on-one and took the markers away. And Jerome Hughes, great footwork, great speed.
Well, I like the first try. Just look for that little bit of body language. On the first one, he just delayed it a little split second, and Junior Polo took the dummy.
The scoreboard and think all-out attack. We need to score. They just need to get down here, set up camp, and build some pressure on Melbourne. All the momentum and field position has been with Melbourne the last 15 minutes.
7th game as an Eel for Joe. And Madison straightening things up for the Eels and forcing that late offload. Jefferson gives it back to offhand Gowie. Inside the 20 they go. Westpac red zone, Joey.
Yeah, they're the Storm. Unplay the ball, even. I think that'll even up now. Westpac red zone.
Lussick finds his half. Madison, no looker. Hopgood, you can score, son, if you reach out, and he does. Jermaine was thinking offload. Did he get it down at the end of it all for Parramatta's second? It's given now.
Mitchell Moses goes to the line. Ryan Madison looks like he's going out of the back. And no looker, and somehow he sneaks up the right hand on the Harvey Norman replay. He does a great job. There's plenty of Melbourne jerseys and socks, and
he gets it down. He must be really strong. Jermaine Hopgood spoke about his offloading. It's a beautiful pass from Ryan Madison. You spoke about his offloading. That's because he gets in between defenders and must be really strong in the hips. He can get between them. There's still a little bit to do there for Jermaine Hopgood, but he gets over. They needed that try.
Coates is saying, are we going?
That was an interesting tussle there between the centres.
Release it now, Will! Back foot.
Important 3-minute phase before half-time here. Not the best service. Over the top of Munster. Grant can do no wrong, though. Tidies up. Get some second phase going. Munster throwing dummies.
This is where he's dangerous.
where the coach not breathing.
Upset with McDonald. He had to give himself up in the end, running behind him. Moeroa goes again. And now Katoa will take some stopping. Crashes over for another one for the Melbourne Storm. It's a try-scoring feast here.
And he's given himself the try. He's a big referee. He's the biggest referee we've ever seen in the NRL. Harvey Norman replay at the Warriors. I thought, wow, we've got something really special here. For whatever reason, he lost his way. But he's found a home at the Storm. I think for his development as a player, it's a great club for him to go to. And have a look at the size and the power. Great skill and footwork for a big man. But his potential is endless.
It's a beautiful pass from dummy half. Hughes is standing very wide. And all he has to do is take a few steps. Watch how long this pass is. Gets outside the A defender. And then Katoa just runs between two and actually over the top of Simonson. Billy.
Yeah, he's a real weapon for Jerome Hughes to use outside him. And
you back yourself to pass and hit the mark. You move that defence around.
Joey straight.
Can they be first to score in the second half as well, the Storm? McDonald again with the set-up play. Moeroa cut out to go to King. Back on the angle, Katoa. Second phase for Grant from a standing start. He thought there was a hole there, but it closed. Mighty quick, Davey across. Now Moeroa.
It's been strong, Moeroa. Really strong.
Got that shot put background. On the final play. Oh, Hughes, brilliant pass. And King just had to literally fall over for his 6th try in his career.
Well, once again, Parramatta just can't keep up. Grant jumps out of dummy up. He could have scored himself here. Bryce Cartwright can't get to marker. And Jerome Hughes, bit of ad-lib there. Josh King supporting through the middle. Harvey Norman replay.
Well, once again, Harry Grant. He comes out, he looks to play the short ball. And it was great defence. Jermaine Hopgood, he came in. Moses and Gutherson, they've got to get together and start playing together, maybe around the ruck.
Well, they used to Mike Acevo in that left wing. They've gone there a few times, and I dare say the last time Wanganilli scored, Micah scores, he runs over the top of someone. They don't realise how valuable until they're not playing.
Well, they're missing their try scorer and their main go forward man, Regan Campbell-Gillard.
Both suspended for 4 games after incidents in the same game. And Hughes out the other side, looking left and right, goes to Katoa. Great chase, Simonson. And they get to the last. Hughes again. Marion Seve spins his way over, and the Storm are absolutely dominating here. A little bit of spice at the end of it all.
Just a bit of footwork, lazy work from marker. Jerome Hughes goes through. Eli Katoa plays the ball instead of throwing the speculator, and then Jerome Hughes doubles up, short ball. Nice finish by Seve. Harvey Norman replay.
Once again, it's the hooker and the halfback combining. This time they put the centre over. They put Katoa through the hole.
Penasini and Tonmapia read that one beautifully. What a defensive stand this is from the Storm. Now the final play, and Moretti under the black dot. Lovely deception from Moses.
He tried to change the speed of the game, and he's come on off the bench through his defence and running. Gets into space, turns, and scores under the post.
Ball will be out in front.
Of course, Moses Mbai went the other way from Australia to join St Helens, with Lussick returned back here. And of course that is because Parramatta put out the SOS. Josh Hodgson, who if he is watching tonight, we wish him well with that neck issue. As we go down to Danica.
Yeah, we're actually sitting right next to the ground manager, and we just double-checked about that situation with Mitch Moses converting for goal. And the try had been confirmed just seconds before he went to kick it the first time, but the referee hadn't actually called time back on, so that's why he had to do a redo.
Thank you, Danica. Oh, monster! Elusive. They barely got a finger on him as he weaved his way through about 5 of them. He's so good, this guy.
Gets a bit of a sniff. Cameron Munster steps up on the Harvey Norman replay. Dummies left, off the left foot. Speed, skips, and evades a tackle. Beats 5.
How many times do you think the coach during the week said, Munster, don't take any dummies, left foot step, left hand carry, right hand fend. Don't take any dummies, left foot step, right hand fend. He beat 4 guys then. You know it's coming.
Counting. He actually beat 6.
You know it's coming, but you just can't stop it. And you could see the balance and the strength. He got one-on-one with Junior Bolo, and just the shimmy and the right-hand fend. His Tyron Wishart looks like his dad, doesn't he?
Away to Penrith for the Storm. Same slot, I think, next week, Friday night on 9.
That'll be a game.
Bluebet will be heaving.
What'd you make of Penrith last week against the Dogs, Freddie? Thought they were good. Oh, here we go, one-on-one strip.
Liero, another Mr. No Frills for Craig Bellamy.
Well, they don't look as good as a lot of the other teams or as flashy.
Offload.
But they just know how to win. Their defence is great. They don't stop working for each other. They're very hard to beat.
Plenty of players lining up here for another one. Quick hand, Seve, and Warbrick in the corner. It's been a quiet night until now, but that's why he's a Rookie of the Year contender. The Olympic silver medalist.
They go down the blind side. Jerome Hughes once again gets over the advantage line, takes Katoa to the line, and then the 2-on-1 on the Harvey Norman.
They played the Roosters at home Friday night. That'll decide.
Well, this won't help their for and against. They'll go down to, I think it's plus 50 or so.
Just this time of year, you need luck this time of year. You need all your key players, your big players.